Hello everyone, this is Geek Topology and I forgot to go to the article before. Give me a break, okay? I won't be restarting this one because I have restarted this video a bunch of times because I will touch some controversial topics, so please bear with me and I will try to resume. Not to resume, to shorten my. Anyway, we are on Disney Star Wars is Dumb, the blog from Ichibaka. Ichibaka is great. Follow him on Twitter. And Trisha Barr admonishes Pablo Hidalgo for attacking women. Trisha Barr is co-author of Star Wars The Visual Encyclopedia and Star Wars Characters, Creatures, Locations, Technology, Vehicles. She also co-hosted the monthly podcast Girls Going Rogue, which advertises itself as giving you the fangirl point of view. She has insinuated that Ryan Johnson is racist, even though she declared The Last Jedi to be feminist. And well, I will. She was mad because Pablo Hidalgo defended the child eating the eggs, saying that it was not a joke about the women, it was a joke about the child, and it was meant to be disturbing. Okay, so then we have she berating Pablo Hidalgo with a lot of things, like it's also important to note that Hidalgo knows me professionally. I did the sensitive read for representation of women for his Star Wars book, The Essential Reader Companion. He knows I have a website that's focused on critiquing. Yeah, you have, honey. She's just going and going and going and going and going and going and going. I'm pretty sure she runs on Energizer or something like that, but girl, you need to calm down. You could have, you could have tried to write a book, then get your editor to actually write it for you, but god damn it, you went like three storytelling choices of not having the child. It a sentient female character X worked against the emotional goals of the story. These were not mere X, but especially described as as last hairline. Now, as I said, your editor will have a blast finishing what you started. Precious enough to risk a dangerous trip with a Mandalorian stranger. First of all, Mandalorians are known for their honor, so yeah, I will go with the Mandalorian without hesitation. But also, I want to point you to something. As you, Trisha Barr has said, this is all about feminism, right? So, what's the view on life of starting life for feminists? This is an Spanish meme, feminist meme. Woman, your life is less important than this bundle of cells. For them. And let me just play you this.
Now I can say that I still haven't had an abortion, but I wish I had.
That's Lena Dunham about abortion, a well-known celebrity feminist. So, well, I have seen memes from different feminist organizations, let's say that, feminist mobs, that tell you that kids should be castrated at birth, that boys should be remove their gonads on birth, that every man should have a vasectomy, and they are always telling you that fertility is overrated and conception is wrong. So for you to say that the child in eating sentient live eggs is wrong when you are all about finishing lives, and let me be clear, I'm good with abortion when it is necessary, and I will never go against a woman for having an abortion. But when your creed, your political, and at this moment, let's be honest, religious belief is focused on humans stopping being these reproductive beings and transcending to larvae, I guess. Anyway, I will speak about my dog, and Doomcock on his video made me realize about this. Well, I live in a big house. My sister lives on the on one of the constructions on my house. Let's say house. The land where this house is built has multiple houses. So, well, and she has a lot of dogs. She's a hippie. She hates everyone. She doesn't feed her dogs properly, but you cannot take them away because she's a woman and she's protected, and god damn it, it's a whole bunch of issues. But when I was on the recovery for my depression, I had these squirrels, these wonderful birds, these awesome birds, and I was raising them. It helped me emotionally. Then one of my sister dogs, a female, got into the quill housing. It was not a jail. It was not whatever. She killed them and ate them. And when I came out to see what was all the noise, I saw her with my pet on her mouth, still twitching, bloodied. I could not blame that dog for that, because first of all, she was hungry. Second of all, quills are food. And third of all, she didn't knew about my emotional connection with the quills. Then she got pregnant this year, actually, during the quarantine. A bunch of puppies were born on my house. I'm currently taking care of one. I will be raising him for as long as he lives, because I love him. His name Miles Morales. Well, my mom had this contract to do some pan de muertos for the Mexican embassy on Ecuador. And well, pan de muertos is this brioche rich bread with sugar on top. It's made with if you boil lemon flowers or orange flowers, you can get a lot of flavor on that water. So you mix that into the bread, and it's aromatic. It's wonderful. And she was uh, she was making this bread when she left the kitchen just for an instant, and Miles Morales got into the kitchen. He didn't eat the bread. He knew the bread was important because dogs can get that kind of thing. He knew he could not eat the bread, so he licked a lot of breads and stripped them out of the sugar. Obviously, we could not use those breads anymore, but for the dog, he didn't did anything wrong because the breads were still there. He only got some sugar. I see the child eating those eggs just like that. He doesn't know, so he acts on instinct. He knows food, he knows hunger, he knows when you have food and you have hunger, you mix them. That's all. That's a kid, that's a dog, that's a. Have you ever had children? Children do that kind of stuff all the time because they are naive. And yes, is as I said, I saw my pet being bloodied, still twitching, blood already dead on the mouth of that dog, and I could have gone bonkers about it, but I was, god damn it, I cannot mistreat the dog because his instincts, so or her instincts in this case. So yeah, that's the real issue. First of all, feminism is not about protecting life. It has never been and it will never be about that. You cannot be on favor of a necessary evil like ending a life before it even starts. Then say that Baby Yoda eating an unfertilized egg is evil. Also, a spoiler for the next episode. On episode 3, he actually sees a tadpole being born from the eggs, and he gets emotional about the tadpole. About, I won't ruin the scene, but yeah, there's an arc on that Baby Yoda eating the egg. Well, that's all I have to say. It's just a bit of logic and a bit of keeping things straight. That's all for today. See you next time.